Imagine a 3-year-old who happily, joyfully skips to school, literally jumping out of your car or walking down the road to their school compound. What do you think the child feels about education? What do you think the child feels about the source of their education, which is their school? What you see is joy and the love for learning. And that is one clear evidence that there's something that school is doing well.
One of the things that's particular to us at Nucleus, again, is part of that system around the child, is pedagogy. There is a curriculum, there are values, there are attributes, and there's a whole bunch of things. But how do we bring this to the child? What's our method? What's our practice? At Nucleus, we recognize that practice will be highly influenced by preference, by even our own values that have shaped us.
Now, education is not sitting a child down in a class with a pen or with a chalk and a chalkboard and drawing alphabets or numbers on the board. It is not also, putting a piece of paper in front of the child with a pencil in their hand and trying to get them to trace out the letter A or the number 1. That only shows as though there is something lacking in the child that you're trying to force in, that you're trying to put in. Education is really not the feeling of a pill, like a great mind once said. It is the lightning of a candle. It is creating the spark in an individual's heart and their mind that allows them to crave and desire for more.
When we talk about the qualities we're looking for in the 21st century, in our nation, in our families, how do they develop? How does practice support that? So let's say you've prepared a beautiful environment. You've got all these lovely materials that support hands-on learning, but the child doesn't have the opportunity to put their hands on the material, or you've got hands-on period for 10 seconds, and then we spend the rest of the day talking to the child. So there's pedagogy that supports the values, that supports the attributes. There are several behaviors that support the optimal outcomes in early childhood. We're talking about spontaneity. That's one of the big things. The child has to be able to follow an inner directive. They've got to be able to feel like touching something and actually have the liberty to do so when they feel it.
Skipping evidence-based teaching methods is like building a house without a blueprint. Why do that? Why risk it?